Hey everyone, got one more post DEF CON video for you here. This one, I don't know, it might start out a little sad or whatnot, but then it goes somewhere ultimately that you might find happy. It's not like I have a script for this. I don't script pretty much any of my videos. But this is about hotel security and much more in the end. If you were at DEF CON, you may have heard some rumors about hotel break-ins. Those rumors were not unfounded. There were a couple people at DEF CON I know of whose rooms were entered and accessed by people who were not supposed to be in there. Not hotel staff, it seems, anything like that. This just seemed to be criminal break-ins. I'll be clear, it didn't seem to target like DEF CON. This wasn't about like, ooh, hackers, I'm going to go get them and get their stuff. This is probably just more routine hotel break-ins that, we have nowadays. The underdoor tool and other bypasses are a very common thing. There are a whole bunch of videos online. Like you can see just scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, you name it. There's loads of content of people showing bypasses and other people reacting to those bypasses and saying you should buy different products. I've made videos before about how a lot of the products out there are crap. Probably the most popular video of all on my buddy Brian's channel, on Modern Rogue, Brian Brushwood's channel. It's officially, I think, their highest viewed clip is the one of me breaking into a hotel room and showing him like products that you've seen advertised, the add to lock and stuff that are they're junk. They're not. They don't really do anything. They are do not disturb signs at best. They don't actually prevent someone from entering the room. So again, I'm not trying to shill here, but I like a product that I have brought to market. I'm so uncomfortable talking about why this is needed and what I do. God, I'm not a salesman. I hate being a salesman. Let's talk about why the rooms that were victimized might have been hit. Because I said it's not about like targeting hackers. Have a look at this footage from a hallway. This I'm not going to tell you which hotel it was. If it was your hotel, it was your room, you know what happened. If it wasn't, don't worry about it. Be safer next time. But this hotel has these really curved hallways, right? Where else have you seen curved hallways? Hackers have seen this before, not at DEF CON. I'm talking about another city. Do you remember? ShmooCon. ShmooCon for years was at the Hinckley Hilton, right? The Washington Hilton has these long curved hallways. If someone is going to do something nefarious to a hotel and like try to break into rooms, they like that. They like the sight lines not being one endless stretch of hallway because you're really exposed. If you're like kneeling and farting around at someone's door, anyone could see you from all the way at the other side of the hotel. A curved hallway gives you some cover. And also, if you see the handles, the door handle sets at this particular hotel that was hit, like they have that big sweep back. That's one of the most aggressive California returns I think I've ever seen on a door handle set. Tailor made practically for an underdoor attack. Like you could do this with a homebrew, bodged together improv underdoor tool, let alone a professional one. So if you're choosing a hotel and if you're thinking about your room safety, keep factors like that in mind. And yes, there are crap products and there are good products, and I am very proud of a really good product that we make, the Deadbolt door strap. I, of course, will not mention the website where you can buy it or find it or link to it or anything like that. Inevitably, all right, this is where I figured I should cover this part. I get questions and comments and stuff on this channel a lot from people who say, why don't you mention the website? Or someone else is like, that seems like a cool thing. Where does he get it? Who do you get it? How do I buy this thing? And it's become this running joke on my channel that I, quote, won't mention the website that I can't say, or I'll say Blue Group Gadgets or Blue Group Gizmos or shit like that. Some people think it's because of like YouTube policies. Like I'm good, oh, it's a website that sells hacking tools. So, they're gonna like smack him down and she get a channel strike if he's linking to that. Nope, nothing to do with that actually. It's a good guess, but it's not that. It has to do with the fact that a lot of popular channels now have become avenues for monetization, just like a vehicle to shovel people into a sales funnel. And I'm not trying to throw shade at people, like this is part of their business model. You know what you're getting into when you go to some channels. Like they are just sales from top to bottom. Like, here's what I do. I'm sponsored by this. Here's where you can buy the thing. Like, fine, that's fine. If you're a sponsored commercial channel, okay. I have been a little sad about seeing big time influencers in like the hacker community or the firearms community or other places where they organically grew a following by not being commercial, and then they turned their channels into a very strong sales pitch. It gives me a distaste. I don't care for that, and that's why I was steering so hard away from it myself. I don't ever want to kind of go that route. But as far as not like making this tongue-in-cheek reference, it's you know, it's just because it's funny to me at this point. I call, like the Blue Group Gadget. If you don't know what Blue Group Gadget, it's one of the people in the comments said that once, and I just loved it so much. It's hilarious to me. Also, it's kind of funny because one of our main competitors is the group that everyone calls the Thin Blue Line guys, because they're like the pro police website dudes. And like it's funny that my site, it doesn't use the word blue in my actual site. It's funny to me up here. That's all that fucking matters. And that's really what it comes down to on this channel. What's funny to me and what makes me happy is what I'm going to do. And yes, I've been given advice from marketing firms and consultants and other people who are like, you should really be leveraging yourself. You should really be putting your brand out there more, cross link to all your blah, blah, blah. And sure, like I mentioned Red Team Alliance on this website and like that website. I mentioned the core group's website. I mentioned our professional work because I don't think anybody is watching my videos and being like, huh, I had never considered spending thousands and thousands of dollars on professional training and consulting services. Maybe I should do that. Click. I won't link to the tools catalog because it feels more like I'm trying to take money out of your pocket. You might not have thousands of dollars for like a freaking facility assessment. You probably got 50 bucks for a really nice tool that I might make. I don't want it to ever feel like I'm pitching you, that I'm selling to you. I want you to find it on your own, or somebody else will always link that shit in the comments when I release something good. But my channel will always be whatever I want it to be. The fact that I don't cross-pollinate too much with my other professional brands and endeavors means that I can talk about gun rights on this channel. I can talk about queer and trans rights on this channel. I can talk about food and whiskey if I want to. I can do whatever I want. I can even, you know, maybe not put a video out perfectly on time every Monday and not feel bad about it. I mean, I still feel bad about it when I don't get a video out on Monday. I'm trying real hard with all the travel I got coming up, man. But in the end, I do what I do and I speak the way I speak because I want you to know this channel is always my voice and my voice alone. And it's not about turning this into one more tiny facet of big business. I'm just here for you because I like the community we've built in the comment section and on social media. And those of you who come up and say hi to me, the number of you who came up to me and a few of my colleagues at DEF CON and said things like, I'm here because of you. You told me about the con and you told me it was like, this is all the tips of how to do it right. And I came here and I'm braving it and I'm having a great time. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I think my voice would carry less weight if I ended every video like telling you to like go over to this website, click here. Have you tried Blue Apron and BetterHelp? And like a bunch of shit like that. Or linking to my own websites and trying to sell you stuff from my own tool catalog. So that's the answer. Yes, the deadbolt door strap exists. I'm very happy it exists. I can't claim original creation of it, right? It was not my idea. It's an idea of a lovely retired couple who then died. And I thought that the idea shouldn't die with them. I knew them when they were still around. They loved that I was continuing on their legacy. But yeah, won't link to it. Somebody in the comments might. If you're traveling, if you're on the road in hotels, keep this kind of stuff in mind. Room break-ins, they're not usually about assaults or anything violent. There's just a lot of people out there who are like playing the numbers. Vegas is a numbers town, man. And in a low visibility curved hallway with handle designs like that, the numbers are in your favor if you're a criminal. There's a good chance you can get into a room, get something, get out of there, hawk it, pawn it, sell it, who knows what. And you're probably not going to get caught or stopped unless somebody inside the other side of the door is taking steps to stop you. So keep that in mind. Watch out for your friends. Watch out for your family and your loved ones. Watch out for your laptops and your buttholes at DEF CON and beyond. It's still a very safe conference and a very good place to be. Don't let this scare you. But take your steps. Make your good choices. Stay safe out there.